More than 80,000 people are currently missing in New Zealand. And by this missing, I don't mean that these people have disappeared. All that I mean is this is the staggering number of labor shortage that's going on in New Zealand currently. In fact, the skill gap and labor shortage has been so extreme that their Prime Minister has been touring the world and telling people to move there. The government has also come up with many special websites to help foreign workers move to New Zealand, find a job, go through the whole process of interviews, CV, cover letter, do all the fun stuff, get a lot of information that can ease their move in. So if moving to New Zealand for work has been on your mind, then this video is for you. Stick around. Hello and namaste, my name is Nidhi Nagori and welcome back to my channel. Before we start this video, I have a crazy announcement to make. Me and Team Globalogy are doing our first ever Globalogy tour. We're going to 5 cities. We're going to Dubai, Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata and Bangalore. We're covering all of these cities in Jan and Feb 2024. You'll be able to come in, do an in-person masterclass with me, where we will discuss a lot of amazing things about 2024, about how you can plan your move abroad. You'll also meet my team and will individually give you ideas on which countries you should personally move to. I will leave all the sign-up links in the description box, so please come in full force and I hope to see you there. Now let's get into the video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about New Zealand. I'm going to divide today's video in 3 segments. First, we're going to talk about what's going on, the labor shortage, what's the numbers looking like, what is really happening, how are these people really missing. Second, we're going to talk about the websites that have been curated by the government of New Zealand. I have found 2 of these to be very helpful, and I'm going to detail through all of these. I'm going to also tell you which sections are my favorite, what you should go through, and how you should plan your career. And when it comes to the third segment, we'll talk about what resources are available, what is it that the government is doing to help you. So without much further ado, let's get into it. Coming to segment number 1, what's going on? How is this labor shortage really happening? So one thing that happened during the pandemic that didn't happen in many of the other immigrant countries was complete border shutdown in most parts of New Zealand and Australia. So much so that they did not even run their PR process for very long. If you guys remember, very early on, New Zealand was actually one of the first few countries to be completely open because they were very isolated and they had a total shutdown of borders. I know this for a fact that many companies at that point lost their migrant workers because these workers just wanted to go home. You know, like me, I live in Canada, but my home is India. If I am contained within Canada, if I'm told that I cannot easily go out and come back, then I wouldn't know when the uncertainty would end. This happened to a lot of migrant workers in both Australia and New Zealand. I know it for a fact because at that time I was working on multiple projects in both these countries, and I know that a lot of companies, a lot of big companies, consulting companies lost their staff overnight because these staff were migrant workers. They were worried that they'll never get to see their families, and so a lot of these people just left the country. Since the borders were shut for more than 2 years, both these countries lost a lot of highly skilled and mid-skilled and low-skilled workers, which became the root cause of the labor shortage. In September 2023, the current New Zealand Prime Minister, Chris Hipkins, made it very clear that they continuously need to admit more and more immigrants to fill in the labor shortage and to make sure that the economy keeps bouncing back and keeps going towards more highs and less lows. And to make it more detailed, different functions of the industry like the logistics, shipping, corporate functions, all of these started coming up with their own numbers of how many migrant workers do they need. Which brings me to segment 2 of this video. What did the government do to make it easier for foreign workers to go in? So they came up with 2 websites. One I randomly came across because I was scrolling the internet and it was coming up as a sponsored ad to me when I was trying to do my research about New Zealand. But that's something I'm going to talk about later. Let's first talk about the main government website. So this is the careers.government.New Zealand website. I am on it and let's get into it. Let's dive into it. There's a lot of resource here, so I only want you to focus on what's important. So first thing I want you to do is go through the jobs in skill shortage and labor shortage. This will tell you, what are the different roles that are currently in the labor shortage. I do want to point out that New Zealand has what is called a green list. So the green list is something that is, occupations that are in continuous shortage. And you can see it's written here that the green list makes it very easier for employers to attract migrants into skilled, highly paid and care workforce occupations. They keep updating this green list depending on where they stand in the economy. So best to keep yourself abreast of, what's the latest list that's there. And I can see that the latest one is from September 2023. There's one from April 2023 as well if you care. So go through all these links and see which fields are in demand. After that, you can also go to the Immigration New Zealand website and you can find more about skill shortage lists. And then depending on which industry you're in, you can scroll through and see which of the roles are in shortage. So I'm interested in finance because of my background, and I see accountants are in shortage. Similarly, if you were in engineering, you can go and see Lot more roles: automotive, chemical, civil, electrical, electronics, environmental, mechanical. Oh man, this is a huge list. This can really help you understand what's in shortage and what's not, what's on green list. So knowing if you are on the green list or not is the first step of identifying if you can get a work visa in New Zealand or not. After this, we'll come to the second part of this, which I really like, which is their own job portal. Right now it has only 417 jobs, but these are all open to foreign workers as well. So this is amazing because like you can look into the roles that are currently open and you can apply to those. This one's also available on this website. Very nicely done website. I mean, you guys know that I keep going through so many government websites. First of all, it's very rare to find government websites that segregate job, like career and immigration. Most of them put it together. And second, it's very rare to come across a very pretty looking career informative website. They are mostly very, very dull. And I know because I kind of doze off looking at those. This one's a very beautiful one. I know this is a very new one as well because they were running ads on it. It came up on Google Ads one day. But what I like about that is it gives you a salary expectation with each role, you know, job opportunities, like how many opportunities are there, what level of experience you need. So this part of it I really like. You can also use these filters here if you want. So I'm just going to see, you know, what's available in finance. So like I see facilities manager, mortgage broker, insurance loss adjuster, debt collector. So quite a few opportunities. So I would say auditor. So quite a few opportunities, yeah. So look through it, see what you find here. After this, I would recommend that you go in this section, which is the job vacancy and recruitment websites. You guys know that hidden job market is such a big thing. You cannot tap into more than 70 to 80% of the job market because that is completely hidden. Those jobs are never posted online, and the best way to get to them is through recruitment agencies. So go through this list. It has a whole list of like recruitment agencies that function in different parts of New Zealand. I'm just opening one of the links that they've given. These are all government approved recruitment agencies, right? And you can contact them and tell them you're looking for an opportunity. So you don't have to pay them anything whatsoever. They will make money once you get placed, and so they will offer all their services in free. Now, once you're done with this, you can also decide to go through different parts of the website. They have a lot of amazing stuff, but you know how they've put it, it's just very overwhelming. I spent about 2 hours looking through everything and figuring out what pieces should I pass on to you. So I've given you what I felt was good and what I felt was worth it. But if you want to, you know, learn more, then obviously go through this website and sign up and do all the fun stuff. Now I'm going to talk about the second website. So while researching on New Zealand, I came across this news article which said that New Zealand had made a special website to run during FIFA to attract Americans. Now, first up, I was like, they're not going to discriminate. So I'm sure that website is not for Americans only. It's for attracting foreign workers. And I was right. That website is to attract foreign workers. So I'm going to open that website. It's called Escape to Wellington. It's a beautiful website, and honestly, if any government really needs migrant workers, this is how they should make it. So there's a little cute escape button here. It says escape to Wellington, escape to better work-life balance and all of that, you know, situated in the center of New Zealand, all the cool stuff. And then hear from those that made Wellington home. These are all foreigners who moved to Wellington for one reason or other. This is the part that I love. Job opportunities in Wellington. There are more than 3,000 jobs, and you can straight up go to seek job listings and you can apply. I know they say 3,000 because it keeps changing. Like right now when I'm shooting this video, it's 1985. I'm sure when you get onto this will be a different number, but it's pretty cool to see, you know, complete info. And this is my most favorite part of the video. Wellington caught your eye. Now you can sign up to start your journey and stay in the loop with everything good going on in Wellington. This is open to everyone. It's free to do. You can sign up and start your journey towards Wellington today. Put your name, first name, last name, job title, age range, which country do you live in, and that's it. And you can sign up and they'll keep sending you job offers, newsletters, ideas, job fairs that they do, and a lot of other informative stuff that will make it easier for you to get a job opportunity in New Zealand and move. Now that I've spoken about the websites and all, I'll talk about segment number 3. This is going to be super short. This is the CV Builder. It is on the careers.gov.nz website. You know, you can see CV Builders. Build a CV step by step for free. You can follow this to get a New Zealand-based resume. It's not very different, but because this website is new, it's much better than the Europass one that you have. So you can build your resume here. There are quite a few cover letter templates that you can also get from here. While I always recommend that you write your own cover letter, still, I think it's good to have some resource that's available for free that's, you know, coming from a verified, vetted source. So a lot of free tools available here that you can get onto right now. And with that, we've covered all the 3 segments, and this video has also come to an end. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, then please let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you're thinking of New Zealand, and if you're thinking of any other country or any other pathway. I'm happy to do my research and give you my thoughts and ideas on it. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, you please take very good care of yourself. Stay safe. Namaste.